2016 baseball season is quickly approaching. The Flames will open the season on the road down in Tampa, taking on University of South Florida coming up here a little bit later this month. For more on the Flames, though, let's catch up now with the head coach, Jim Toman. And, Coach, I know it's got to be a great feeling to be back in practice. Spring's in the air a little bit. The snow's starting to melt off. How exciting is it at this time of year?
Well, we're really excited. We've had a couple good scrimmages. The athletic department got our field plowed, which was awesome. We had about 18 inches of snow, and we practiced the next day. And then all of a sudden it's 60 degrees yesterday. We got another good day today. The guys have worked extremely hard, and I got a great group of guys. I've been blessed. I mean, these guys, I had a lot of good teams that worked hard, but these guys just seem like they have a little bit extra work ethic and more of a team-first attitude, and they're playing well. So got 17 days to figure it out.
I was getting ready to ask you, how advantageous has that artificial surface been?
Yeah, it helps out a lot. In fact, we were actually able to allow Virginia to come down here and practice on Saturday because their field is under snow still, and they weren't able to get on their field. So if we can get it plowed off quickly, we can play the next day, and it's helped us a lot. Sometimes the temperature hasn't been great, but the last 2 or 3 days have been pretty good. This weekend is supposed to stay up to 50. So we'll probably get a couple more inter squads in Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
You mentioned already having some inter squads, and at this point, I think hitters probably trying to get their timing back a little bit. Pitchers trying to get comfortable. What have you been able to pick up on so far?
Well, our hitters look really good right now. I don't know whether it's the cold air or usually this time of the season the ball doesn't really travel, but we're hitting a lot of balls out in batting practice, which is unusual. We have a big park, and when it's cold, it usually doesn't travel. But Sheldon Stevens, our strength coach, has done a great job with our guys, and they seem to be really getting after it in the weight room. I think they're bigger and stronger, and the hitters are really swinging the bat well. So I'm very happy about that.
On the pitching side, I know there's a couple of question marks coming into this year, a lot of excitement as well with Carson Herndon coming back off the arm injury finally, and then Parker Bean, trying to regain that freshman moxie that he had a couple of years ago. How have those two guys looked so far, and what are your expectations for them?
Well, they're both healthy, and they'll both pitch a lot for us this year, and they're working extremely hard. We've only had one inter-squad game so far, so we haven't get to see him a whole lot. Victor Cole had a little stuff scraped out of his elbow, nothing major. He's actually going to pitch an inning this weekend. He's right on track to be able to pitch. So we've got some veterans in there. We've got a pretty good mix of new guys coming in. But we need Carson to be a rotation guy, and we need Parker Bean to be a guy and pitch a little bit more like he did his freshman year. He had a couple good outings last year. He's big and strong. He's over 250 pounds now. He looks good. He's throwing hard. We need both of them guys, and Victor Cole, they're the three older guys on the staff. We need them to really be good this year.
You mentioned the younger guys. What's the chemistry like? Is it starting to come together with some of the younger guys and the experienced veterans?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess every year you say, I love this team, I love my players, but it just seems like there's a little something different to this team. They like to compete. They like to have fun. Seems like they're working really hard. The young guys are figuring it out. We've got good leadership. We've got some older guys, but we have young guys. DJ Artis as a freshman looks like he might be a guy to play as a freshman. Jack DeGroat looks really good on the mound. Zach Helsel looks like he's going to compete as a freshman. So the young guys are figuring it out. They're a lot better now than they were in the fall. In the fall, had a couple young outfielders couldn't catch a fly ball. Now they're running them all down. We got guys hitting the ball out of the park that couldn't hit it to the track in the fall. So right now things are looking really good. Of course, we're undefeated right now. Okay.
Yeah, it's always nice when you got a 0 in that loss column. What's the next couple of weeks look like here as you get ready for the start of the season?
We are going to continue practicing. Team practice started last Friday, so we've only been practicing Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So we haven't had many practices. We've had 2 scrimmages. We're going to try to get 3 scrimmages in this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, maybe middle of the next week, then a couple more the following weekend. We leave for Tampa in, I think, 16 days. So hopefully 8 or 9 more inter squads, a lot of practice, going over a little bunt D today, and pop-up communication. We've done some rundowns, some first and thirds. We're just putting in everything. And the guys in college baseball, they don't get a whole lot of time to get ready. The guys worked extremely hard over the break because they came back and they tested really well in the weight room. And we feel like these guys are ready to play. We still have, NCAA only allows you to keep 35, and we'll still redshirt 3 more guys. I don't know who it's going to be right now. We got to determine that in the next couple weeks. It'll benefit the 3 guys that we redshirt. They'll have a redshirt year. They'll get bigger, stronger, more mature, be ready to play next fall. But it's always difficult to try to get down. But we're only allowed 35 players, so we have to do it.
Coach, we appreciate the time and hope for some more of those 60-degree days here coming up.
All right, go Panthers, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get a ring for Cam.
Yeah.
That's the head coach of the Liberty Flames, Jim Toman. My name is Nick Pierce for the Liberty Flames Sports Network.